wonder what's the next step after you have launched your product, after you have launched something successful and it has tapered off in terms of the demand for the product. What is the next thing that you do? That's what we're going to address in today's video. Hi, I'm Melvyn, and in today's video I'd like to talk about the last step in this whole design thinking process. Well, we start off with a challenge, so identify what the challenge is, and then we go into learning, which is going deep dive into understanding what the issue is and how we're going to be able to address it. And then we go into ideation, which is we want to ideate what is the best way we could reach out to our potential customer. What's the best way, the most optimal way that we can come up with ideas refreshing and new that we can solve the problem of our prospective customer. And then we went on the prototype by saying that we want to put out there a minimum viable product where we could very cost effectively test as well as get feedback on the product itself. And today we want to talk about, after you've gone through that phase and you know that it's a success, but how do you take it to the next level? And so today's next level is where we talk about scaling, right? And so what scaling is, it's all about in this entire process is this. Now, first and foremost, you gotta understand that client acquisition, it's one of the most expensive things. So if you have already a customer, what you want to do is to resell to that customer multiple times. So you want to make multiple sales to the same customer rather than to go out there to look for a new customer. So in other words, for example, think of it like a subscription basis. Yeah. So once you have acquired the customer to subscribe to your TV channel, what you want to do is that you want to continually get this person to continue with the subscription rather than having to go out each time to get a new subscriber. So let me give you an example here. When we were here last month, we were given an option to try out one of the channels for free for 14 days, and after that we can sign up for a subscription. So we signed up for 14 days, and lo and behold, the kids love it. We thought it was really great value for just $8.99. And we decided to extend by a month of subscription. So what happened is that they have used that 14-day as a cost to them, that someone would to get someone to be interested in their product, and then from there to then get the person to subscribe to that. Yeah, and of course, after you have used that offer, you cannot go back there, cancel it, and go back and join the same offer again. So it's restricted to one time. So the point I want to say here is that client acquisition, customer acquisition, it's expensive. But what you want to do is you want to be able to resell to this customer over and over again. So where we're coming back with this is that once you have sold a product which that is a success, you may not want to go out there and keep on looking for new customers. Sure, you can have new customers, but that may not be something that you want to do. So always remember this: you can either raise the price of your product because now you know that it's a success, or you can look at what are some higher value product that you can sell to your existing customers. So how do you go about doing that? Well, one of the ways to do that is, the best way to do that is to ask them, all right, to ask them, what are some struggles you're facing? What are some challenges you're facing? So for example, in my conversation with new entrepreneurs, I keep asking, what is the main struggle that you face when you're starting out? Many of them tell me that, they have so many ideas swimming in their head, they do not know which one to take. And even if they've decided on one, they're not quite sure what is the next step that they need to take. So on and on. So from there, I kind of gather, because I had my own experiences, and from there I kind of gather that these are some of the issues that they face, and this is how I could sequentially or systematically support the customers along the way. So the point I want to make here is that, first, of course, you want to gather a group of customers. You want to build a customer base that kind of, has that base itself, right? That minimum group of customers. Now, once you've hit that minimum group, that group will kind of build itself, sells itself, because they will go out there and they will tell their friends, and the friends will tell their friends, and that kind of lead to a snowball effect. So that customer acquisition would come in through that referral. But what you want to do is not just to depend on that, because just depending on that, it's not going to grow your business very much. So what you want to do is to look at the next step. And the next step essentially is how you could resell to this same group of customer, but at a higher value, at a higher ticket item, a bigger ticket item, for example. All right, so this kind of concludes this series of the CLIPS framework that I use, that is based on design thinking, where we talked about how we can help you design a business that sets you free. If you like what you have been seeing, please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also head on down to my website, which is melvyn.me. You see that right up there at the screen itself. You will see that, and make sure you go in there and subscribe, because over the next few months, what I want to do is I would be putting up a lot of resources to help you design a business that sets you free. So once again, the question is, does the money stop the moment you stop working? My name is Melvyn, and join me to design a business that sets you free.